welcome to the Meeple Mentor YouTube channel. I'm Jared, and with me is Holly. Today we are reviewing Unconscious Mind from Lucky Duck Games. This is a heavy Euro game, plays in about 2 hours, designed by Yoma, Laskas, and Jonny. I was very interested in this game when I first saw it, and it is a theme around, well, Sigmund Freud and the development of, psychiatry and psychology, your id, your ego, and understanding dreams and trying to solve people's issues through talking it out.
I feel the extreme necessity to point out once again that Sigmund Freud has been largely discredited. Continue.
Sure. Now, we don't get to play as Freud in this game, but we play as his contemporaries, and you get to meet with Freud and bring ideas to the table, as it were.
Yeah.
And in this game, the table is the board where you can place your literal idea tokens, and that's how you can take most of the actions in the game. You can also, because you are limited with a certain number of these idea tokens, you can also gain these cardboard tokens called bright ideas, and those can be spent to take actions as well. The reason those are very useful for that is in part of the game, you're not allowed to go to the same action twice if your token is there. But if you use your bright idea tokens, those go away and allows you to take multiple actions, multiple of the same action, which is very useful, we found. But you're going to win by victory points, most of which you collect through curing your patients. So you're going to start with a patient. You start with like your basic with no special grief card that's too complicated. But as it goes on, you get to select new patients from a display, and there's like 2 from the regular and 2 from the more advanced. And in this case, the advanced are sometimes more difficult to cure in terms of length of time and collecting more difficult insights, which is tracked on your wheel.
But the reward is greater.
Rewards are greater. More points earned from those cards, and even in-game scoring stuff that those cards can give you. So the ongoing cards are the ones that you kind of do early. Those tend to give you faster points and sometimes ongoing benefits, but they tend to be a little bit easier to do. Your office that you treat these people is represented by a tiny board, and so each side represents like one room that you're treating somebody, and the bottom is them, and the top is where their dreams will be played. So they start with like these 2 different kinds of dreams, and you try to cure each one by using your insight, which is represented in the game by tokens on a color wheel. There's 3 kinds of insight, and then amongst those kinds, there's also 3 levels of insight. So like, think of it as like low, medium, and extreme. I don't know, like just in terms of difficulty to get. Sometimes the outer circles
Wisdom, an
harder.
expert in line field.
Yeah, they're color coded. There's symbols. There's even shapes to help you see all the differences between what's needed, what's being asked on those dream cards that you come across. So a lot of what you're doing is collecting the right kind of insight through your actions, moving around the map, which is a pretty cool looking board. There are special map actions that you get to take as well, and a lot of that is based on how many other players are there, including Freud himself. So you get stronger actions, or i.e. more number of actions based on either how many people are there or how many icons that you've kind of collected in front of you. So it's also kind of a pattern building or pattern set collection game, because the more that you cure clients and research things, like there's research cards that give you icons, the stronger your icon game is in this, the better you're going to do at every other action. There's a lot going on in this game, if you haven't noticed, but it is a lot of fun. and I highly recommend it if you like heavy Euro games and aren't afraid of a challenge.
I feel it is very thematic.
Mm-hmm.
Just in so many ways. Like, for instance, the idea tokens, just sitting around the table discussing case files.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
What if?
Yeah.
And then you can't put it twice because we've heard that idea already. Stop
That's right.
it.
Yeah, you've already brought that up over there. Go sit down. Come back when you got something new to share.
I need coffee. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, there's this whole phase of the game where you collect your idea tokens back from the board, and for each different location you've placed, you collect coffee, which is another limited resource that you're able to collect to spend for special effects and special things that help your turns go a little stronger. All of it is, like she said, very thematic and a lot of fun. I like the components. I like the look of the game. I think it's overall a really good one to have in your collection if you like Euro games and if you're enthusiastic about psychology and the idea of like treating people for their dreams, which is pretty neat. Just there's not as many games about treating people for their dreams.
Also, the dream cards, or sorry, the patient cards, the grief overlays for the patient cards are super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just thought I'd throw that out there.
There's these like clear cards that like lay over your clients, and those add or create more problems that you have to deal with.
They look like Rorschach blots, but they're not black and white. They're colorful.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty.
And there's some bonuses that you can get for matching symbols with things that you do when you're removing certain dreams. So there's a lot that you can do to kind of combo and to max out turns and to really plan out a very effective set of turns. So you do want to be like as thoughtful and strategic as you can. But you have your own player board too, which there's all sorts of stuff that you can expand on your board, and the more of these research tokens that you add onto your map, the more insight tokens that you collect of your color, which can be used either for regular stuff on your insight wheel or used to claim certain things, either on the main map or by researching a thesis involving multiple cards that you've played prior, so to represent the amount of research that you've gathered. So it's all very thematic. It's all very cool, and it's definitely one that you're going to get better the more you play it.
Yeah.
But we've played it quite a few times since we got it because it's just always enjoyable. We played it at mostly 4 players. Did we do anything other than 4 players?
Have we played 2 players?
I don't know if we did. I think it's mostly been 4 players, and it's been a lot of fun.
I'd like to.
It sounds like we're going to be playing another 2-player game of Unconscious Mind here soon. So with that, we have stuff to do to get going. So thank you for watching this review of Unconscious Mind. Make sure you stick around on the channel to see more content related to board gaming, whether it's tutorials, reviews, unboxings, and definitely check out the book I wrote called Push Your Luck, the Board Game Dictionary. It's available online on Amazon or on topshelfgamer.com. It's a dictionary for board game terminology. It's great to have on hand, look stuff up, and learn some things. It helps us, supports the channel. But yeah, thanks for watching this review. I've been Jared.
I'm Holly.
And we'll see you next time.